The foot of the Rockies just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got Broncos. And off with... And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
34-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Dorsett. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. At the 60.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hayes. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The kicker on.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And this one complete to Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Cunningham. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. A handoff, Dorsett at the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Again, it'll be Dorsett. He's got it to about the 40. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2.
Now loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. They'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point up and through. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready.
Cunningham. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marquise Bell.
A 7-yard loss.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Here we go. Panthers 60. Panthers, go.
On third down, Barkley. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run the draw with Dorsett. And he's got room. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
40-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Cunningham. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
24. Cowboys 14.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll go to Barkley again. A nice little juke. There he goes, left side. And all the with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff to Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
26-yard
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panthers go.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good for Broncos.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First down and
Cunningham to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Gravity Lions.
Off play action. Cunningham. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready. 60.
Here's Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
he's tackled at the
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Lamb in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 10.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They'll drop to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now the rookie's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Cougar 19. 70 range. 70 range.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And the Cowboy first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This is Smith to the ground. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Auburn now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
Makes the score Broncos 47, Cowboys 21.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Dragon 60. Set up. Ready.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Gravity line, go.
It's Barkley on the counter. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
19. Ready, right?
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And this one incomplete. So they wait for the two. They don't get it.
The score, Broncos 53, Cowboys 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The end result, 21 yards. Well, this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
It's second down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44. Denver offense at the line ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
2nd down and 6 now. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will wind up a Denver victory.